Military training actually prepare you perfectly. Everyone jokes about basic training being useless in real life. Yelling at rocks, polishing boots that'll get dirty in 5 minutes, memorizing regulations you'll never use. I thought the same thing until I became a high school teacher. My first day at Jefferson High, I walked into pure chaos. Kids throwing paper, screaming across the room, completely ignoring the substitute who'd given up and was reading a magazine. Principal warned me this was the worst class in school. 3 teachers had already quit this semester. I stood in the doorway watching 30 teenagers act like animals. That's when my drill sergeant's voice echoed in my head. Discipline starts with respect. Respect starts with order. Order starts with you. Walked to the front of the room, didn't yell, didn't plead, just stood at attention, perfectly silent, staring straight ahead. Took about 30 seconds for the first kid to notice, then another. Within 2 minutes, dead silence. Good morning, I said in my command voice, the same tone that made privates jump during inspection. You will stand when I enter the room. You will remain standing until I tell you to sit. You will speak only when spoken to. One kid laughed. Who do you think you are, some kind of drill sergeant? I was a drill sergeant. Sit down and shut up. The room went nuclear quiet. These kids had never met anyone who'd actually been in charge of other people's lives. They could sense the difference between fake authority and the real thing. Established rules immediately. No talking without permission. Raise your hand. Wait to be acknowledged. Stand when you speak. Consequences were swift and non-negotiable. Break a rule. Lose privileges. Simple as that. Used formations for everything. Line up for lunch. Line up for bathroom breaks. Line up to leave class. They hated it at first, but it worked. No more shoving. No more chaos. Just order. Implemented inspections. Desks clean. Papers organized. Pencils sharp. Random uniform checks became random backpack checks. Found drugs, weapons, stolen property. Turned everything over to administration without drama. The transformation was incredible. Within a month, my classroom was the quietest in the school. Test scores improved dramatically. Other teachers started asking for advice, but the real test came during the lockdown drill. Active shooter simulation. Most classes panicked. Kids crying. Teachers losing control. Not mine. Code red lockdown came over the intercom. My training kicked in immediately. Everyone on the floor against the far wall. Absolute silence. Now. 30 teenagers dropped instantly. No questions, no hesitation. Locked the door, turned off lights, moved desks to create barriers. Standard operating procedure from combat zones. Stayed calm, kept them calm. Whispered instructions about escape routes, rally points, what to do if separated. Things I'd learned clearing buildings in Afghanistan, adapted for a high school classroom. When the drill ended, the principal was amazed. Your class was the only one that followed protocol perfectly. How did you get them so disciplined? Same way the military gets 18-year-olds to follow orders under fire. Clear expectations, consistent consequences, mutual respect. Those kids started calling me sergeant instead of mister. Wore it like a badge of honor. They'd brag to other class. When did your military